Hello everyone, Jimi Hendrix here. This is episode 202, Looking Presidential. Now, once again, some of the backdrop of this is in my features and documentaries for electronic media class, January 1996, with Dr. Jerry Murchison. Okay? I want you to think about this. He was talking about the election cycle and the presidential campaign. And he was also talking about campaign stories and drinking stories. Okay? We were even talking for a brief time about a legal issue called the Fairness Doctrine, where within the lecture he put the Lord's name in vain. I had met him back in November 1993 when I was considering studying broadcast journalism at Texas Tech, and I thought he was a well thought of man. And I give him that pseudonym because those are the reactive culture. Their names are not worth mentioned, okay? I've changed their names. So here's the thing. By the end of my first week on campus, I was that semester, I was kind of discouraged. My grandmother just died, and, here was Dr. Murchison being all vitriolic, not just about the presidential election, mind you, but he also gave an assignment to some of the students. He said, "You want a good feature? I got an idea for you. There's these ladies at the entrance of the university, the blanks in the box. Okay, we're going to call them a less derogatory, non-curse word name, okay? Because Dr. Murchison could curse with the worst of them. And, my friend Kevin at Texas Tech, he's like, Jimmy, come on, man. You've got to ignore Dr. Murchison. He's a political hack. He's a partisan. Who knows what's going on in that crazy man's life? He took me to the grocery store to get stuff for my birthday, to a bookstore to get a book written by a radio talk show host that I admired. He took me to get a haircut, and then on the way back from the haircut to the dorm to drop off my groceries, he said, "Look, you look all presidential and everything, man." He said, "Look at that haircut." It's like, I wouldn't even touch that hair until you get back to the dorm. And he said, "To tell you the truth, I waited a day or two or so." So, looking presidential, that became a hot topic in talk radio from January of 1996 to January 1997. So I want you to think about that. Journalism, our reactive culture tries to define what it means to look presidential. Well, here I am, the president of James Hendrick Empowerment, and, well, I wanted to be the first blind president of the United States, but now I have a dream of being an entrepreneur and leading people in a less reactive way, because that's the key to the conquest of truth.